What is going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Now, today I just want to talk to you about the four different types of setups that you are going to find in supply and demand trading. Okay, now these consolidations that you see in all of these are known as the base, as I discussed in my last videos. We have bases. Okay, now the idea behind these bases, as I mentioned, is they are the footprint of the institutions in terms of them accumulating orders. Now, in the next section, we're going to combine this with an understanding of my version of Wyckoff and all of that stuff, just to give you a really deep understanding of the institutional methods that can be used and applied in the market. But for now, let's just focus on this. Okay, and so here we have what's known as a drop, a base, rally. So drop, base, drop. Here we have rally, so it rallies up, base, rally. So rally, base, rally. Over here, we've got drop, rally, over here we've got drop, base, rally, and over here we've got rally, base, drop. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, now the main setups that we are going to focus on for this course are these two here. Why? Okay, because if we think about it in terms of simple displacement, okay, and displacement is the key word of in supply and demand in general. Okay, is it takes more displacement, it takes more of a change in something in price for price to go from down to up, okay, than it does for a price to go down, stop, down, up a bit, and then back down. Okay, the best setups you are going to find are going to be from these setups right here. Okay, in other words, a setup like this, I'm pretty sure that we marked this on in the last video, is more powerful than a setup like this. Okay, and you can just see this visually. This, from this level, we've gone all the way up to here, and eventually I think a little bit higher, but from this level we've gone up to here. Okay, now look at all of this bearish pressure that we had here. And we're going to go into more depth in this in the next video where we talk about determining the strength of zones. But for now, just look at all this bearish pressure here. In order for this bearish pressure to have been pushed against, come back and then pushed all the way up here, that takes more orders, more of a change in something in the market than it does to simply come back up to one of these levels and continue in the overall direction. Okay, because those small little retracements that you get in existing trends are normally just profit taking from the institutions. Okay, so it's very, very important that you understand this, and ultimately just to keep it plain and simple, even if you don't really care what the reasoning is behind it, just stick to these setups. End of. That's literally it. Just stick to these particular setups for now in terms of supply and demand, because these are going to give you the highest probability. And if you think about it in terms of just how the market moves, just to give you some basic stats here, the market trends about 30% of the time, and it ranges 70%. Okay, now what does this mean? Well, if we just think about it, it means that if we're trying to follow the trend, okay, we are instantly going to be in the minority position most of the time. Most of the time, we're going to be giving money back to the market. And this isn't me saying trade reversals, anything like that. It's about understanding how the market moves. Okay. And as you progress, you're going to know more and more what I mean by that. Okay, but the market doesn't move in straight lines, and therefore when the market's overextended and continues making these rally-based basically looking for retracement type trades, they're going to become less and less likely. And so if you utilize these correctly, as I'm going to teach you, then your success rate is going to be significantly higher. Okay, so I hope you're excited for that. I hope that makes sense. I'm just trying to make it simple. Really don't overthink this, guys. And then yeah, I'll see you in the next video.